China is rapidly building laser weapons that can control hypersonic missiles, blind U.S. satellites, and obliterate incoming attacks with deadly precision. Meanwhile, the U.S. struggles to keep pace. In this video, we'll discover how China is quietly taking the lead in a technology poised to redefine the future of warfare. Background on laser weapons. Laser weapons, known as directed energy weapons, DDEW, represent a new frontier in military technology. These weapons use focused energy, like lasers, to damage or destroy targets at the speed of light. They don't rely on traditional ammunition, making them an attractive option for modern warfare. The development of laser weapons began decades ago, with the United States leading the charge. Early on, the U.S. saw the potential of lasers for their precision and speed. But the path to fully functional laser weapons has been anything but smooth. Despite being an early leader, the U.S. faced numerous technological hurdles, slowing down progress. High energy consumption, cooling systems, and precision targeting were just a few of the challenges that needed to be overcome. Initially, the U.S. military viewed laser weapons primarily as defensive tools. The focus was on protecting against threats like incoming missiles, drones, and artillery. The idea was to shoot down these threats before they could do any damage. Over the years, the U.S. developed several systems designed to protect air bases, naval ships, and ground forces. However, the slow pace of innovation and deployment left gaps that others, particularly China, have been quick to exploit. China's rapid advancements. China has made some impressive leaps in laser weapon technology, pushing the boundaries in ways that have caught many by surprise. One of the most significant breakthroughs is their work on the black barrier surrounding hypersonic weapons. This barrier is a superheated plasma that forms around a hypersonic weapon as it travels at extreme speeds, making it difficult to control and communicate with. Chinese scientists have managed to penetrate this barrier using a combination of high-powered lasers and 6G internet, allowing for precise control of these weapons throughout their flight. This is a major leap forward, giving China a clear edge in hypersonic technology. These advancements are part of China's broader strategy to modernize its military. The Chinese government has invested heavily in various cutting-edge technologies, and laser weapons are a key part of their plan. By focusing on these advanced systems, China aims to challenge U.S. military dominance across multiple domains. While the U.S. has been slow to develop and deploy laser systems, China has been rapidly integrating these technologies into their military, positioning themselves as a serious competitor. When you compare China's progress with the U.S., the difference is striking. The U.S. has certainly made some advances, but the pace has been much slower, with many projects still in the testing phase. Meanwhile, China has not only developed these systems, but has also begun deploying them, creating a potential shift in the balance of power. This rapid progress puts pressure on the U.S. to speed up its own efforts or risk falling behind in a critical area of military technology. Key technological achievements by China. China has achieved some remarkable advancements in laser technology that are reshaping the landscape of modern warfare. One of the most groundbreaking achievements is their integration of 6G internet with high-powered lasers. This combination allows China to maintain full control over hypersonic weapons, even as they travel at incredible speeds. The black barrier of superheated plasma that typically surrounds these weapons has long been a challenge, making communication and control nearly impossible. But with their innovative use of 6G and laser technology, Chinese scientists have found a way to penetrate this barrier, ensuring that these weapons remain under control from launch to impact. China's advancements don't stop there. They've also developed laser systems with anti-satellite capabilities. These lasers can dazzle U.S. satellites, effectively blinding them and disrupting their operations. In a world where information is power, this capability gives China a strategic advantage, potentially crippling the U.S.'s ability to gather intelligence or coordinate military actions in a conflict. China has also made significant strides in laser defense systems, particularly against hypersonic weapons. They've developed a method to target these weapons using lasers to peel off their protective layers. This approach exposes the internal machinery of the hypersonic weapons to extreme heat and atmospheric conditions, causing them to veer off course or be destroyed before reaching their target. It's a sophisticated defense that highlights China's growing expertise in both offensive and defensive laser technologies. The U.S. response and current capabilities. The U.S. military has been working hard to catch up in the race for laser weapons, making some significant strides recently. One of the key advancements is the deployment of several laser systems that are now being tested in real-world situations. You've got the high-energy laser weapon system, Hellbise, developed by Raytheon, which is mounted on a dune buggy and designed for air-based defense. Then there's Helios, a 60-kilowatt laser installed on the Navy's USS Pueblo, ready to take on threats at sea. And let's not forget the Army's Stryker-mounted Demsharad, a mobile laser system that's been deployed for testing in the Middle East, specifically aimed at protecting ground forces from drones and other aerial threats. The U.S. has also ramped up its funding and focus on directed energy weapons. There's been a big push, with about $1 billion a year going into research and development since 2020. One of the most powerful systems in development is the 300-kilowatt Valkyrie laser, designed to take down cruise missiles, which represents a significant leap in capability. But when you compare the U.S. efforts to China's, there's still some catching up to do. While the U.S. is making progress, many of these systems are still in the testing phase, whereas China has already started deploying theirs. The U.S. might have the potential, but the readiness and speed of deployment still lag behind, creating a gap that needs to be closed if it wants to stay competitive in this rapidly advancing field. Global implications and geopolitical risks. If China continues to outpace the U.S. in laser weapon technology, the global balance of power could shift in ways that affect you and everyone on the planet. Laser weapons aren't just about military might. They're about controlling the future of warfare. If China gains a significant edge, it could challenge the dominance that the U.S. and its allies have held for decades. This shift could lead to a new era where China has more influence over international security and geopolitical decisions. Your allies, like the UK and Israel, are paying close attention to this race. They're not sitting idle. Both countries are ramping up their laser weapon programs as well. The UK, for example, is fast-tracking the installation of its dragonfire laser on warships. Israel is pushing forward with its Iron Beam system to counter short-range rocket threats. These efforts show how serious the global community is about keeping up, but they also highlight the growing concern about what happens if China pulls too far ahead. This could lead to a more unstable world where alliances are tested and smaller nations feel pressured to align with whoever has the superior technology. China's ambitions likely go beyond just catching up with the U.S. They may be looking at the long game, potentially developing space-based lasers or other advanced directed energy weapons that could dominate not just Earth, but space as well. This kind of technological leap could redefine global security, putting China in a position where its influence extends far beyond its borders and into your everyday life. Challenges and future prospects for the U.S. The U.S. faces significant challenges in catching up with China's advancements in laser weapon technology. One of the biggest hurdles is the complex technical and logistical demands of developing high-powered, reliable laser systems. These weapons require immense energy, precise targeting capabilities, and advanced cooling systems to function effectively. Scaling these technologies for battlefield use is no small feat, and the U.S. has struggled with these aspects, slowing down progress. To close the gap with China, the U.S. needs to prioritize innovation and speed up deployment. This means investing more in research and development, fostering partnerships between the government and tech companies, and cutting through the red tape that often delays new projects. A more aggressive strategy is essential, focusing on not just matching China's capabilities, but surpassing them with next-generation technologies. On the policy front, the U.S. could benefit from a strategic shift that emphasizes rapid prototyping and field testing. Streamlining the approval process for new technologies and increasing funding for emerging threats could make a significant difference. Additionally, building stronger alliances with other nations working on similar technologies could help pool resources and share advancements, giving the U.S. a better chance to regain its technological edge in this critical area. So with China rapidly advancing in laser technology, where does that leave the U.S. in the future of warfare? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you found this video eye-opening, give it a like, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out.